No, okay, whoa. We don't have to talk about videos. We can just talk about the mechanics of it. You can't grapple multiple people at once.
100% Devin's right, dude. 99% of street fights go to the ground, dude.
Look at how strong Mike is, though, at 9:17. Is that where he moves the couch?
Yeah. That just feels good. Oh my god. Yeah. Feels good.
What did you just do? Why?
Holy God. I don't think winning fist fights against people is that hard. The key, like a lot of people just don't understand like what goes into like winning a fight. I think the key would be like if you know you have a fight with somebody like about 6 hours before, just start queuing up those fucking solo queue league games, boys. You get enough Yasuo players in your game, you're gonna be fucking heated. You're gonna be fucking ready to go, man. Holy shit. That's the fucking way to do it, boy. You'll come out of that shit fired up. Amen, brothers. What's the #1 strat to win a street fight? Like if you actually had to? If you like actually had to, well, if the person's not paying attention, I mean, sucker punch is probably the way to go. Otherwise, dirty as possible, I guess. Do fucking balls or eyes or shit like that. The best way to win a street fight is with a weapon, though. I mean, that gives you like a massive advantage. The best way is to grapple. Grappling seems like the most effective way to win a one-on-one fight. Personally, I think grappling is dumb because I don't think you want to go to the ground with anybody in a street fight because somebody could just walk up and kick you in the fucking face. I think we've had this debate a lot on stream before. It seems like if you want to practice, if you're set right now on winning a street fight and you want to be the biggest fuck everybody up dude in the world, seems like your best bet, the best discipline that you could go with is boxing. Lets you drop somebody at a distance really fucking fast without having to go to the ground. That seems like your good ass way to fucking handle shit. If you're like guaranteed to do like a one-on-one and you know that someone else is gonna fuck with you, then any type of like wrestling or BJJ like grappling shit is really good. In my highly unqualified opinion, grappling is like one of the few things that if you know how to do it well can like erase some of the differences in size. For a lot of things, like size is really, really, really important. A really big guy is going to beat a really small guy, like most of the time, unless the small guy has like an immense amount of training. But things like grappling, if you can do it well, seem like incredibly effective ways to gain leverage on somebody that's bigger than you. Boxing's only good at the start of the fight when you throw the first sucker punch. After that, grappling is king. Well, boxing is nice because one, you learn to move when you box. The problem is that like, man, I don't know, dude. One bad hit and you're kind of done, like in a street fight, right? Like one bad hit to the head or whatever, and you can get knocked the fuck out, or you can be like dazed as fuck, and then it's all kind of over at that point. But like with boxing, like you learn to keep your distance, you learn to like go for those like killing blows, right? You're not like fucking around, like fucking twisting and contorting and whatever, like wrestling and taking someone to the ground or whatever. Like you can like one and done somebody if you're really good at boxing. But with punches, you can break your fist. I mean, if you're in a situation where you have to fight with somebody, like breaking a hand is not necessarily the worst thing in the world, right? What about Muay Thai or kickboxing? I don't know how hard or easy it is to win stuff like that when you're in like, so for instance, like what if you're wearing jeans? Can you do like Muay Thai in jeans? Can you like throw like a good kick? I don't know. It seems like a lot more restrictive. And you also need like, I don't know, it seems harder to do. I've never in my life, I've never seen like a video of a street fight where somebody kicks and like wins. Like, I've never seen it before. But boxing, whew, like.
Hey.
What's up?
It's jujitsu. That's
what?
The answer.
We already discredited all of your dumb fuck takes on this because you champion Aikido. Oh my god, stop, please go.
Okay, bye. It's
you.
jujitsu, by the way. It's grappling.
Yep.
Bye. Not Aikido. Jujitsu.
Yep.
What's up?
Oh, what's up? Are we doing it?
Devin, come back. What the fuck?
No. What's up?
Nothing.
I don't want to get triggered on this fighting shit again.
I only came in because Devin was in. Oh, there he is. What's up, Devin?
Wait, what? He sent me away.
He did? Well, that's Steven.
Yeah,
That's
because
everyone
Steven's been in so many street fights and had martial arts training all of his life, so he knows exactly what he's talking about here. He's a total expert.
First of all, we've listened to people that are more than experts on this that absolutely recommend boxing.
Have you had people like MMA fighters and stuff on to talk about
No, we
this?
haven't had people, but neither of you,
Have you
so
watched a
that's
lot
not
of
really
videos?
relevant. Yeah, we have watched a ton of videos,
I've
but
been-
we've also
I've
listened
been
to Joe
in martial
Rogan
arts
talk
all
about
my
this. We've
life,
also
and I'm
listened to
a world
UFC.
champion.
We've also listened to UFC fighters
You
talk
listen
about
to
this
Joe
as well.
Rogan? That's your resources now? You're watching a lot of videos? Aren't you the guy that discredits
Okay,
alt-right YouTubers?
chill.
because they
Hey,
watch a lot of
you
videos?
need to slow down before you get Nico'd. You are not a world champion, okay, in any fucking martial arts. So calm the fuck down, okay? Calm the fuck down, okay? Slow down. All right.
Okay, let's
Slow down.
let's,
Okay, listen.
do you
Grappling
want-
is really
Yeah.
good in a one-on-one. Going to the ground in a street fight is really scary because somebody could walk up
Yes.
and kick you in the fucking face. Okay? That was our position. Boxing is nice because it lets you keep your distance, lets you throw a couple punches and run if you need to. Going to the ground in a
Boxing
street
is
fight
great.
is really scary. That's the only reason why we tend to gravitate towards away from grappling in the school of omniliberalism when we talk
So
about
I
street
would
fights,
put-
okay?
I would put grappling and boxing on the same level, I think. With boxing probably getting a little bit
Boxing is
higher,
nice
but-
because boxing lets you deal with multiple people. Grappling absolutely does not.
Good person in jiu-jitsu can deal with like
Can
two
grapple
people-
multiple
but the truth-
people
the
at
truth is,
once?
Destiny, the truth is, Destiny, that like almost nobody can deal with multiple people in a fight. unless you're,
Except
like,
that's
so-
not true. We can go and look up multiple videos of boxers right now
we go.
dropping one,
Yo,
two.
Andy, dude. Like, okay.
No, okay, whoa. We don't have to talk about videos. We can just talk about the mechanics of it. You can't grapple multiple people at once unless you're gonna pull a Devin and turn into an octopus in the middle of the fight, okay? Unless we're playing Empires of Arcadia, you're not grappling two people at once, okay? You can very realistically
dude.
punch out
Fuck.
multiple people at once. Like, just think about it. What's easier, throwing a punch to a couple of people, knocking them out, or trying to grapple like two people at once using your fucking legs and arms? Like, there's no way.
So what do you consider grappling here?
I don't know, something like wrestling or something like BJJ. It usually involves some sort of like getting control over your opponent using like wrist locks or like whatever. I don't know what the fucking moves are called, but like strangles and shit like that. It's like grappling.
So it probably help. Would you agree that it would probably help to define grappling before?
Okay, sure. How are you going to
Alright.
define grappling to help it in this
Okay,
conversation?
so I think there's two aspects to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Okay.
Okay.
And so number one, I would say is what are you doing while you're standing, and number two is what are you doing while you're on the ground. Okay. So I think we automatically assume like when we're talking about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that we're going to have this fight on the ground. But a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I'd say like whenever you're starting a fight in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right, you're going to start from standing. So you can so a really big part of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Judo is takedowns. Okay, so you may never end up on the ground. Your opponent may end up on the ground with a takedown, but they're not like them coming at you. If you do a quick takedown on them and they hit the ground, the fight's over. Like like the problem with like punches and everything like this is it sounds like really good in practice, but the reality is like both of you are gonna get really fucked up because like I don't know how to explain this, and like this is and again I have to go off with mostly anecdotal stuff because I don't like watch 3,000 videos to do this. Okay, so like,
Okay, hold on.
human
I
beings
could
are,
be
like, really-
wait. I could be totally
Yeah.
wrong, but I've watched like judo shit in the past. It's never just a takedown. It's a takedown into some sort of like restraining move. It's not just like boom, you take them down. It's like you take them down and then you go to the ground with them. Like I mean, like we could look up like
It depends.
like
Yeah,
judo championship fights or whatever. I don't think it's just like thrown to the ground. They usually like go to the ground and fight after they take them down. No, isn't
That's
that?
because you're. Well, are you probably watching people that are like fighting another guy that does jujitsu? Like because so what I'm talking about is like if you do a takedown on somebody's leg and you go for a rear naked choke, the fight's over, and you can hold them by your arm and you can stay standing and you can lift them up.
Yeah,
And-
but
and
if
they're gonna
somebody
be-
else
they're gonna be
walks
out in
by,
seconds.
you're gonna get your fucking shit knocked out.
That's true. What I'm trying to tell you is that if we apply that same scenario to punching people, you're gonna get damaged as well.
But that's not necessarily true. Like
it is, dude, and this is where it comes to. It's like what we're talking about here is like a fundamental, just not understanding of how fights work. Okay, like when and I know it sounds like really dumb, but like human beings are really fucking sharp. It's not like the movies where like you do some like fucking crazy takedown, like crazy like set of moves and like you just punch people out. You're gonna get fucked up by knuckles. You're gonna get fucked up by elbows, by arms. Everything is like fucking sharp, and you get bruised and fucked up. No matter what, if you're fighting two people, you're gonna get damaged.
I think this is true if you're talking about grappling where you have to put yourself somewhat at risk to get there. But like for boxing, the whole point is you keep your distance. Like wasn't there just a Twitch clip like a week ago where some dude knocks like 2 or 3 guys out like on the street? Didn't this happen in a Twitch clip? Like literally like wasn't this like a week ago? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I've seen like like it makes sense. Like if you punch someone in the face, like they fucking get dropped. And you don't have to put yourself at risk like by going close or trying to do takedowns or whatever, like you would like in judo or BJJ.
So, okay, so like, so your take is that like boxing is way better than jiu-jitsu?
That if
like,
I could like matrix and download any fighting skill into my brain and go and fight like multiple people, I would take boxing over any type of grappling 1,000,000 times over. That like
I would too, but I just think that the divide is like less than you think. Like I think you think like grappling is like this completely because like you got it in your head somehow that I was like an Aikido champion or something, like that I'm like fucking like doing Japanese ki moves to like float people above my head and shit. And like I did take Aikido, yes, but it was like a small part of my training. Like I was mostly in Kempo, and Kempo is like way more like boxing than anything else.
Okay.
So like I agree with you, but
wait, then what do we disagree with? Then why did you come in and say judo is better than boxing?
Because you're saying that fucking jiu-jitsu is shit for fighting. You always say that grappling shit for fighting. It's not.
Because
It's like
because the idea of grappling when there are multiple opponents seems really fucking scary.
Oh, okay, but like what I'm saying is like, okay, how many opponents? Let's just like
say
let's kinda
two.
get granular here. Okay, 2 opponents. Yeah, grappling is I'd say like slightly worse than boxing. Like,
does
but
it get
like,
better the more opponents? Like.
Yeah, I would rather.
Wait, so if it was with 3 or 4 people, you'd rather grapple than box?
You're gonna lose that fight. But if you're fighting 3 people, I would rather box than grapple. And if I was fighting 2 people, I would say it's around the same. And 1 person, I think grappling's better. For sure, that would be where I'm at.
Okay.
So 1 person grappling better, 2 people, boxing slight advantage, 3 boxing quite a bit advantage. With the caveat that, like above 2 people, you're gonna get your ass kicked pretty much no matter what, unless you're way bigger.
Oh, you're not gonna ask the bouncer?
Yeah. Let's ask.
Hold on, we're watching this Twitch clip. This guy got sucker punched.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Somebody walked. This is a Twitch clip a little bit ago. Somebody walked up and sucker punched this guy. Boom! Damn! Boom! One shot! Boom! Another one! It's just boom right to the face. If you're a good, I don't know if this guy is like an actual boxer, but like if you're like an actual trained boxer, it's just 1-2 done. No grappling, no complicated fucking locks, no complicated fucking strangles, no tackling somebody. Imagine going to the ground with 3 guys here trying to fuck you up. Boom, dude, it's just done. It's so fucking fast.
Devin, you don't know, Devin. You don't know how wrong you are. I lost one-on-ones before. The more experience I got, the faster my hands got, the less fucking inhibition, the less fearlessness. It would be a 1-2-3 guys at the same time. I'd dust them, and the third guy would. You know why the third guy's punches were so weak?
John, you're
no,
super viral,
Devin. Let
You're
me
so
say,
viral.
Devin.
I know, it's fucking
Devin, hold on,
insane, man.
Devin. Hold on, Devin. Do you know why the third guy that jumps in to fight me? Why his punches?
I know why.
No. Hang on.
It's because you're viral.
Let me finish, man.
It's because you're viral, dude.
No. Do you know why his punches hurt so little, the third guy's?
Because you're viral.
Because he saw what I did to the first 2, right? When I got attacked.
I know.
It's a fear thing. It's really about experience. And experience.
No,
Devin. An experienced bouncer can take on multiple dudes. You'll see it all over YouTube.
Yeah, no problem. I've seen you fight like 15 dudes at once, man. Okay, can we get back to our conversation now?
Well, I mean, the clips, why do you think I got banned from Instagram? The clip's all there. But all I'm saying is experience. Guys, it's just like, wow, a high-level bouncer cannot lose.
Okay. I don't think we disagree with that. We're talking about whether or not in a street fight, whether or not it's better to box or to grapple.
Oh, 100% Devin's right, dude. 99% of street fights go to the ground, dude.
Yes,
99.
100%.
Yeah, sure,
Like,
they could.
said-
But I think
that
that if
said,
there, but my
boxers-
argument is that if there's multiple people, I think it's always better to box. If it's actually like legit a 1-on-1, which I said at the very beginning, then grappling is really good. I think grappling is way better. But if there's multiple people, I would never want to go to the ground with another guy there that could kick me in the fucking face.
It comes down to skill level. If the boxer can, like, one-shot chins, then clearly don't fucking grapple, right? You'll win.
Yeah, John's 100%. And by the way, John would, like, for the people, there's so many fucking tough guys in chat. John would kick my ass in a fight. I've taken martial
we don't
arts
know
all
about
my
that,
life.
bro. We don't know about
I
that.
promise you, dude, you're so big. And you probably know how to fight too. I promise
No,
you,
Devin.
you would fucking kick my ass in a fight.
Devin, the biggest dude I fought in front of everyone fucking 12 West was 7 feet tall. The easiest fight of my life, dude. It really comes down to skill level.
Really? I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Every time I fought someone bigger than me, especially in grappling, I get my fucking ass handed to me. It doesn't matter how good you are. I don't know.
Devin.
Wait, I
most-
think-
I mean, it does
no,
matter
hang
at
on,
some
hang on,
level,
Destiny. Devin, the most I ever got my ass whooped, 5'8" guy. And he was skilled. Like,
Really?
he was a stocky 5'8", looked like fucking DC, man. He was beating my ass left and right. I was like, what the fuck? I did not lose, but damn was I fucked up.
Don't you aren't you worried like being a bouncer that like if you punch someone out, you're gonna get like fucking like the cops are gonna come and shit. Like,
Nope,
you're gonna get...
nope. Cameras are always on me, so they see who instigated.
So like you're just good? Like you've been in fights and they talk to you and you're good?
From my city, obviously there's people who've had more fights than me. They're 40-year-old bouncers. From the 20-year-olds, I'm number 1. Because Devin, imagine my
Is there,
big
like, a
mouth
rank system?
my big mouth used to get me in hella trouble. Like,
Yeah.
yo, Devin, I'm telling you, bro, I could not leave through. You know how bouncers leave through the back door of the club because you don't want to see the guys. You know, I'd rather get an ass kicking in front of the club than fucking get jumped in the alley. You know.
I guess I don't know much about this world, dude. Like, is there like a leaderboard or something for bouncers in your city or what?
Yeah, basically, you get fired in the first 2 weeks if you aren't effective. Because in my city, it's peaceful until 3 a.m. and then it's murder capital of Canada. It's fucked up.
Goddamn. I thought Canada was supposed to be peaceful, dude.
Yeah, but it's not even Vancouver. It's Surrey by 3 a.m. and Surrey is fucked up. Like, if you Google Surrey, look at those stats. It's fucked up here.
Dude, Steven, I swear
What's
to
up?
God, dude, we've probably had hundreds of conversations over the years. The worst one for your chat is fighting. I don't know why. It's
The worst
street
one
fighting.
is anyone. It just depends on what you're talking about or what you care about.
Listen, do you know what the best? Do you know who fights on the street? Broke people that have no lives.
Or nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to London before, John?
UK, yeah, like the airport, not really.
Oh, okay.
Like I've traveled the whole world. I always fly over the UK. I don't know why. Maybe I should go. I don't know.
All right, so we're in agreement.
Yeah. Did
That
you
was
guys hear? Did you guys hear about that big fight that happened in a TwitchCon?
In a
What?
TwitchCon?
Yeah, I think it was twitter.com/ZherkaOfficial. official. I'll be on the Rod show. See you guys.
Wait, don't you mean ZherkaOfficial./Twitter?
No.
Okay. All this bullshit over the past few days was literally just to deliver us this one golden meme. God damn.